See, you're having a little trouble with the door. I didn't know if you're going to let me in.
The problem is the door hits the carpet.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Every time we use this front door, we gotta roll this back.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's kind of a pain.
Oh, total pain.
Yeah, I can see what they did. When they originally hung the whole front door, they hung it into the opening a little bit too low. They didn't allow for any carpet or rug here. Now I could take the whole unit out and rehang it. That means the threshold, the side casing, and the head jamb. Take it all out and move it up 1/2 inch. But you have a lot of pretty fancy trim outside, and the casing inside, I wouldn't want to destroy that or the wallpaper. So the easiest solution would be for me to cut 1/2 inch off the bottom of the door. That would give it clearance to go over the rug. But it's going to create another problem, a gap between the bottom of the door and the top of the threshold, but I can solve that problem. Perfect. Okay. All right, have you ever used a track saw before, Bob?
I've used a circular saw.
All right, well, this is a circular saw that will ride on this track. Now, the nice thing about this track, I can just lay it on the door. I don't have to clamp it. I position it right on my mark, no offset. It will also protect the door from the saw when I slide it across. I don't have to worry about any chipping or splintering. So now, when I push this handle up right here, I push down and the blade comes out, plunging down. So the trick to it is make sure you put it on the track. Don't move the track left or right. Push down straight. And when you fire it up, you want to push this up full speed before you push down. Okay? Want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right. Pull back all the way. There you go. Now push down. Fire it up. Just push in a straight line now. The saw will guide nice and straight. Push it right off the end. Keep going. Right off the end. And when you're done, just let the saw come up. Keep going. Right out. There you go. Okay, so look at that. You have a nice straight cut, nice and clean, and no tear out.
Excellent.
Yeah. Now all I want to do is just sand off the edge a little bit right there, and I'll just ease over the edge with my plane. I'm going to go this way so I don't splinter the edge here. Now before we hang the door into the opening, I want to prime that raw wood with some oil-based primer. I don't want any water or moisture getting into the wood. Okay, now with the door closed, I'm going to take some measurements. As you can see the space that we created under the door. So I'm going to measure on each side, cut a filler piece to fill that space. 9/16 of an inch on that side, and I'll measure this side here. It's 9/16 of an inch. Good. I'm using a piece of 1x4 red oak. All right, I cut this piece a little bit snug in the underside of the door and the top of this piece. Because what I want to do is I want to grind off the finish to the old threshold so I have a good glue connection between the old and the new. I'll use a chisel to clean out the corners where the sander can't reach. Now I'll make a mark so I can cut a bevel along the inside edge. It's a lot easier to stain the piece before we install it. Okay, now we're going to hold the piece down with some glue and some headless brads. All right, that should do it. You want to do the honors?
Absolutely. It clears the rug beautifully, nice and tight with the threshold. It's wonderful, Tom.